Well, hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us here on a very namaste episode of Beach Boss. I just love that new open. It's so relaxing. I'm Michelle Yu, in case you don't know, and joining me as usual is our resident beach boss, and that is Ray Pollock. Ray, thanks so much for joining me once again. I'm surprised that you're able to show your face after last week.
Oh, here we go, huh? So, Rushy didn't run to my expectations. He didn't get the trip I was expecting, and yeah, it was not a good pick. And congratulations to Scotty McKeever, who he was all in on the winner.
Yeah, really good job for him. So, like usual, we're going to have a new handicapper. We're not going to bring Scotty back to embarrass you again. We're going to actually bring in someone different. And this week, it's actually my very good friend, the founder and managing partner of the Little Red Feather Racing Club, and that is Mr. Billy Koch. And he is going to be our guest handicapper for today. Welcome, Billy Koch.
Thank you, Michelle Yu. I really appreciate it. Ray, we did this last year. I'm up on you 1-0.
I think you crushed me last year.
I did crush you last year.
But hanging up on Ray.
But you know what? Ray is such a genuinely good person, and he loves the game so much that, I think he can come back. I'm not going to let him, but
he loves the game so much. He's actually working at Del Mar today. You see his shirt? He's like, programs, get your programs.
I digest from him. Yeah. I digest.
I tried to wear like a Hawaiian type print, so I matched Ray today, actually.
I want to know if any of those books behind Ray are handicapping books.
If it is, you need to crack one open.
Yeah, they're all from the 80s before speed figures and all that sort of thing.
I hear you. Now, wait, Ray, are you were talking off air? Are you a sheet guy now, or are you a speed figure guy?
I look at Daily Racing Form as how I grew up, and now I started looking at Thorograph a little bit.
Okay.
So
I feel like after last week, you should maybe be checking out the Equine Edge.
And that's true too. And the other thing is I do subscribe to one of the workout reports, and that not helpful for today because we don't really see the report till tonight, but those are useful, especially in California.
No, they do a good job. I get them all, and I think it's funny sometimes when you see a work that's the exact same work and two people see it completely opposite. So I don't know what that exactly means, but they're subjective.
Well, horse racing is subjective. That's the beauty about it, right? There's no wrong way to handicap except if you play with Ray. But if you'd like to beat Ray, just in case you guys don't know and you're joining us here and thinking, what the heck is going on? You can play against Ray every single day. And every day it's a free wager. Everyone gets a $100 mythical bet on a selected race that we have chosen in advance. Once a week, we do the Beach Boss segment where we bring in our guest handicapper, and that is exclusively for the Saturday races. But you can play against him every day. All you do is go to dmtc.com/contests and go to Beach Boss. Like I said, it's free. And at the end, whoever has the most money not only gets bragging rights and a really big bell and a cool Hawaiian shirt and free valet parking. No, you don't get the free valet parking. But they also get tickets to Breeders' Cup. I mean, I guess if someone really wanted it, I could
championship like Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. And it has like beach balls on it.
Yeah.
That'd be cool, right?
That'd be cool, right?
The big grand prize definitely is the 2 tickets to Breeders' Cup, which is being held right here at Del Mar for 2021. Tickets are, by the way, on sale, and you can head over to breederscup.com/tickets for that. So before we bore everybody to tears about talking about everything else and making fun of Ray, and he might cry, let's jump into the handicapping. Who's going first? Is it Ray going first today, or are we letting Billy?
I don't know. Who goes first?
You guys want to Rochambeau?
Sure. I'll go ahead. I'll go. You
go first, Ray. You go first. You're the beach boss. You go first. Go ahead.
Hey, the one thing I wanted to say, Michelle, is there's probably a good chance at the end of the meeting that I'm going to end up, on top of this contest with the biggest bankroll. I'm off to a slow start, but if I do end up on top, I'm going to donate those 2 tickets to whoever's in second. So, very magnanimous.
I thought you were going to say you wanted to take me.
You're going to be there.
I don't think his wife would like that, Michelle. I don't think Ray's wife would like that.
No, well,
so there's a very good chance I'm going to end up on top, even though this slow start this last weekend wasn't good.
I like it.
All right, Ray. Come on. Who you got?
All right, Ray.
So this is a race where
Saturday feature is the Grade 2 San Clemente Stakes. Sorry to interrupt you real quick. 1 mile on the turf course for the ladies, and I can't wait to see where you're going to go.
Going global is a standout. is a standout here. Won 4 straight since coming to this country. Flavian Pratt, good post position, but it's going to be odds on, and I'm not here to pick odds on horses. So I looked at the rest of the field. A lot of them have run behind Going Global, and there's one that hasn't, that I think is kind of a standout among the others, and that's Karatzi, a horse that is coming up from Florida for trainer Armando de la Cerda, who in 2014 brought a filly to Del Mar to win the Matriarch Stakes, La Tia. So it's not as if he's never come to Del Mar before. Kent DeSormo's riding Karatzi. Kent's riding pretty good right now, and he's going to have to use some trickery coming out of the 10 post. But she ran a good second to Cone Lima at Gulfstream Park. Cone Lima only came back to win a grade 3 at Belmont, and then finish a good second in the Belmont Oaks Invitational to one of Aidan O'Brien's horses. So Karatzi, is going to be a price. I'm betting 50 to win, 48 to place. But just in case Billy goes out for a long shot too, I'm going to bet 2 to show on Going Global.
All right. I like it. I like the
spread. So far ahead of you. This is exactly, you took my theory from last year and you applied it this year, which I really appreciate, because that shows me not only that you're learning, but you appreciate my philosophies. So because I love that. And I looked at sheets, and I kind of had an inkling that you were a Thurgraph player. And if you look at Thurgraphs, that filly you took, Karatzi, has paired 8 3/4, I believe, which are relatively fast. The only horse faster in the race is Going Global. And I totally agree with everything you've said about Going Global. If you're watching this, Going Global is probably going to win this race at a very short price. But like Ray, I don't come on these shows to pick Going Global. That's not going to happen. So what I did, knowing Ray was going to go that way, I took my chances with 2 prices. And what I did, I took the 12 Closing Remarks at 6 to 1 for Carla Gaines and Umberto Foley. I don't know. Is she? I
think she's going to scratch, because I don't think she scratched today.
Okay. I don't know. Well, if she doesn't scratch today, then I'll increase my bet. I'll give you a 3rd pick. Okay. I took her because I like, even though she's way outside, Rispoli's going to try to find a way to save ground. She's going to come running late. She does that every time. And I think she's a nice filly. The other horse I bet 20 to win and place on is the 5 Tetragonal. Am I saying that right, Michelle? Tetragonal?
I think it's Tetragonal. Whatever. You know what you're talking about.
I don't know if you've heard of this guy, Ray. His name's Richie Baltus, and another guy named Jersey Joe Bravo. I don't know if you saw what they did on opening weekend, but Jersey Joe is serious. He's come in. He rode a filly for ours really well in the last race on Sunday of opening weekend. This filly's 8 to 1. She's coming off a little bit of a break, which I like, and she has a forward-moving pattern on your Thurgraph sheets. And at 8 to 1, I figured, okay, if I could take 2 shots, took 20 win in place on both those horses. And then what I did, Ray, I took 20 to show on Going Global. So if we both missed, guess who's going to win?
Wow.
You've outsmarted me again.
So I buried you on that. But now, Michelle, what do I do if Closing Remarks doesn't run? Because I thought she was running.
She's also this filly's cross-centered. She's entered in the Fleet Treat today, going to be trying dirt for the first time. I'm looking at scratches right now, and she has not been scratched.
All right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do one thing, just in case.
On the fly here. On the fly.
Well, no, because I was torn. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go, if she doesn't run, I'm going to go with Equilove, which is Phil D'Amato's other horse. Now, how many times have we seen it in a stake, Ray? How many times in your life? It's the other D'Amato, the other laughter. So this filly's 20 to 1. I actually spoke to Phil about her this morning. She's quick. And she'll probably go to the front. She's going to have company only from one horse, and that's Pizzazz on the rail. But I think if this filly gets out there and they leave her alone with Ricky Gonzalez, she may hang around for a piece. So if we don't get Closing Remarks, I'll go with Equilove with my $20 win place bet. How's that?
All right. I like it. I know how that went, though. That went, hey, magician, it's Billy. Yeah, I'm playing tournament against Ray today. What should I do with your 2 horses?
Exactly. No, to be, if I'm completely honest, you know what it was? It was, hey, I'm going on Beach Boss against Ray Pollock, and I need to win. Which one of your horses in the Eddie Reed should I choose? And then they called me and they said, no, it's the San Clemente. So I was all prepared for the Eddie Reed to come on with this big thing, which is another awesome stakes race at Del Mar.
Okay, wait, can you tell me who's gonna, because I have been backing Say the Word to Count Again every time. Who's the better of the two? Can you throw that in there?
He really couldn't decide, and I was going to split my bet. And he said, I'll give a little hint. He said, Say the Word, this may not be the best distance for Say the Word, the Mountain 8th. He might want a little further. He did say Count Again's training really well right now, but he also said Say the Word's coming in fine form. So should be a great race there.
Spoken like a true trainer.
Yeah, and it should be a great San Clemente, and I'm just hoping I come out. I just want that one tweet of congratulations, Billy, for beating me for the second straight year. That's all I'm looking for.
Wait, how come no one likes Madone?
I was just going to ask about her. I gave her a long look, and I just can't figure out what's going on this year with her. She's not quite where she was, I don't think, a year ago.
Sometimes, Michelle, I don't like
two starts, and she had one good start going a mile. She won the Senorita off the break, and then she got beat going 9 furlongs. But I mean, there's just a chance she doesn't want to go that far.
Yeah, that could be true.
It could be absolutely true in this day and age with the LASIK issues and stuff like that. You don't know. I mean, perhaps she bled that day. I don't know. I'm not saying she did or didn't. But I think sometimes when a race like that is just so poor, it's really hard to then come back and with any enthusiasm, unless you're in the Simon Callahan barn or you know something about the filly, or you like that price that she's probably going to be. It's hard to really pick her with confidence.
Simon had an exceptional meet here last year, and I would not be surprised to see her make big improvement off that last start.
I think she's really interesting. I'm with you guys that Glowing Global is the horse to beat, but I feel like everyone's picking a different horse, and for me, I'd pick Madone.
Well, there you go. Are you in the contest? Do we have to beat you too?
No, you don't have to beat me. I mean, just on the computer. But then I found out because I work for Del Mar, I can't win anyway. So.
Michelle, we'll figure out a way to get you to the Breeders' Cup. You deserve it.
There we go. Let's hope. Yeah, Madone for me. If we're playing against Going Global. Although Billy, I think that Tetragona was super interesting as well. I'm glad someone put some money on her. So that was everybody's picks for the feature race for Saturday. That is the Grade 2 San Clemente. It goes as race number 10. Billy, before we let you go, can you tell me your favorite thing about being back at Del Mar, like on track with people? Because last year you were Veranda North, my friend.
I was in Veranda North. My sister just walked in to say hello to you guys.
Hi.
Hi. It's so great to have the fans there. There's nothing like it. Just even in the paddock. We forget we didn't even go to the paddock last year. We had to stand outside. Just going to the paddock, going to the backstretch. I've been out there almost every morning, just going to see your horses and playing with them and feeding them and having fun with them and going to hang out with the trainers. You really miss that. The whole environment is so different this year. And it's I'm so happy that all of our Little Red Feather partners have come out in like furious droves to come see their horses, hang out, watch the races. And it's just been an awesome first week. And I look forward to this weekend.
Yay, excellente. Oh, Billy's looking forward to this weekend because he's got some live horses, right? Tell us the best little horse of the weekend.
All three have chances. We have Tilted Towers this afternoon. He cuts back in distance, which I think is really going to be good for him. He's going 5 furlongs. I think he's 6-1 on the morning line for Phil. Then Sunday we have Howbeit in the 8th race, who has improved so much. Mark Latt and his staff have done a great job with him. Ray, he ran a half last time on Thorograph, so hopefully he won't bounce, but he's in a really competitive field of 2 other than older horses. Canadian Pride's in there, Colt Fiction, Fashionably Fast. So it's a really, really good race on Sunday, and we drew inside. So and then we have Bobby Bowe, who makes his second start of Solana Beach Sales in race 1 for Baffert. He drew outside. Pratt's on both him and Howbeit. So hopefully Pratt has a big day on Sunday.
All right, excellent. Looking forward to all those LRF horses. If you guys are coming to the track, and by the way, we are now opening up general admission.
Hello.
Walk up
by.
You don't have to buy online anymore. You can come right up to the track and buy your tickets, and we'll get to see you right there. Hopefully, you get to see Billy's team in the winner's circle, and maybe if you need to buy a program and get your car parked, you can hang out with Ray Pollock as well. Don't forget, we do B-Class here every single Saturday, and you can play along with us every single day for free on dmtc.com/contests. And best of luck to both of you guys in the San Clemente this week. We'll see who comes out on top.
Good luck, Ray.
Good luck to you, Billy. Thanks, Michelle.
Bye, guys.
All right, brother. We'll see you out there. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for having me.